Hi there. You've probably been sent this recording from somebody who thinks pretty highly of you, so thank you for taking the time to listen. My name is Danielle Moore. I'm an independent consultant and regional vice president with Arbonne. So today what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you a little bit about my background, a little bit about these incredible products that make up Arbonne, as well as the amazing business opportunity that is attached to these products. So a little bit about me first. I come from the corporate world. I left uni with a double degree in accounting and business law and went straight into the field. So I did that for about 3 years before falling pregnant with my first daughter. I subsequently then went to have another little girl and a little boy. So family of 3, all finished. And we were just on one income for a while with my young children. And it got to the point where my husband pulled me aside and said, look, if you're wanting to still go on holidays and do these things, that we really need to bring in another income. So I didn't want to do that. I wasn't ready to go back to work yet, and I certainly didn't want to be handing my babies over to somebody else. And whilst I did enjoy aspects of my accounting role, I really didn't enjoy the fact that I had to commute for hours every day. And a big one for me was that I was building a fortune and, an empire for somebody else. And all that time and effort that I was putting into their business, I could be doing on my own. The fact that you work a 40-hour week for the rest of your life, that really wasn't very exciting for me. You just end up in that hamster wheel running round and round and round. So I went to an Arbonne workshop that my sister-in-law run, and I met my beautiful fairy godmother who introduced the business to me. And I used the product straight away. I did have really problematic skin, so for me that was just so wonderful that it had cleared up. I had never found a product that had done that for me. And then I started the business not knowing what it would turn out to be, but it's far exceeded my expectations. I'm 2 years down the track now, and it's just all looking so excited. I've got that fire in my belly now, and I just wake up every day really happy and just really excited for what the future holds, which is a nice change to going to work, getting to Friday and being really excited and then waking up Monday morning. They say the most heart attacks happen on a Monday morning because people are so stressed out about going back to work. So yeah, that's pretty scary. So a little bit about the products and what makes our products so special. They're all vegan certified. Now, this is a really big thing because vegan certification is very hard to get. There are only 3 skincare companies that currently hold vegan certification. They might be vegan or claim to be vegan, but they don't have the certification to back that up. It also means there's no animal byproducts in any of our nutrition range or anything like that. And for somebody who has a whey product at the moment, you probably notice that your gut just does not handle it. You end up bloated, and we're not made to consume this. So basically, by using the proteins that we use, which is a pea protein, a brown rice protein, and a cranberry protein, it's very gentle on your gut, and afterwards you just feel really wonderful. So I've digressed a little bit, but that's okay. You'll get used to that. I do that a lot. Our products all have Swiss heritage. Now, this is a really big tip because we know the Swiss just do everything so well. We've got watches, we've got chocolate. It's always at the highest standard, and it also means that we follow the European guidelines, which ban over 1,300 ingredients being used. They're very stringent, and most other companies that are either Australian or American based follow the FDA. Now, they ban only a handful of ingredients, and they're really getting free rein to put anything they like in these products without the compliance around it. So that's another really big thing. We're also cruelty free. Now, for some people, this is a big thing, and I know if you do have a social conscience, then that really probably will resonate for you. We have never tested on animals, and we never, ever will. And we're also sustainably resourced, which is another fantastic thing. All our packaging, you'll notice, is all earth friendly. So I really love that about the company as well. So something to think about when it comes to network marketing. I know a lot of people cringe at this industry, and, over the years it has been, I guess, unfairly judged. So I came in with preconceived ideas on network marketing, but I can absolutely wholeheartedly tell you now that is the most incredible industry that's out there. So if you were personally introduced to Mark Zuckerberg, who put you onto Facebook, I'm sure you're 1 in a million, but everybody uses Facebook. And that is the power of network marketing or word of mouth advertising. I'm sure when you originally started using Facebook, someone had recommended that to you, and that's how you started. It's the same with network marketing. So we start using our product as the foremost, and then we teach and train other people to do what we do, which is just to distribute product. It's really that simple. So we are paid for the distribution of products, and when we teach people to do what we do, we get an override on that product, and that's Arbonne saying thank you to us. They don't have managers, they don't have advertising, they have nothing like that. We are it. So if you think of Revlon, who has Halle Berry as the face, that she gets paid $70 million a year, but she doesn't even use the product. So Arbonne bypass all those costs, and they pay us back in an override. At the third level of management, so it's very slimlined management levels, I guess. So there's only 4 levels, so it's not too confusing. But by the third level, you actually are paid to drive a white Mercedes-Benz, which is pretty amazing. So the white symbolises purity. The fact that it's a Mercedes-Benz, they are the safest car on the road, and beneficial. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? And that runs in line with our slogan, which is pure, safe and beneficial. Network marketing is the fastest growing industry in the world because the overheads surrounding traditional business just don't work anymore. All you have to do is walk through your local supermarket and you'll see so many for lease signs because the cost of running a traditional business just isn't viable anymore. I certainly know I didn't have any ideas on starting my own business, but what I was gifted was a business in a box. Everything we need is in our startup cost, which is just $105 plus any product you choose to run your own business. So basically you need shoes to start a shoe shop. Similar idea. So you want to start with a few products because you want to be using them yourself, to be coming from that genuine place. And then you want to be able to share those products so people can smell, touch and feel those products. And trust me, once they do, they will absolutely love it. What that then does is we set that person up in the system. They place their first order by us doing that. And from then on, they're going to go onto the internet and continue to do that whenever they feel like it. So the fact that we are internet based, you have to be these days. You just have to be, otherwise you aren't going to survive. But we can be sleeping and people are placing orders, which really sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It also means we are a global business. So we're currently in 7 countries with our global expansion set to absolutely go through the roof. So if you know somebody in another country, you know, the US, the UK, Canada, Poland, New Zealand, and Taiwan, if you know anyone in those countries, you can set yourself up with a global business. And even if you don't know anyone in those countries, someone you know may know someone in that country, which you can then set up. So that's pretty much it from me. I really do urge you to go back to whoever has sent you this video and just ask to try some samples, because I'm sure once you've tried these products, you'll agree with me, they're just world class. And then from that, sit down with them and have a little chat and make sure you get some more information, because you have so much to gain and really not a lot to lose. And yeah, it is the best decision I've ever made. So thank you for taking the time to watch this, and hopefully, yeah, you look a little bit further.